So I bring to you, according to Mayan astrology and the Mayan calendar, the energies that are resonant on in the Gregorian date of May 15th, 2024. Like traditional astrology, you could look up. I think we are in what season? Not Leo. I forgot what season, but just like you have traditional astrology with the astrological signs and the names like Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, in Mayan astrology there are names for energies. And Mayan astrology is based on 13 moons. The calendar consists of 13 moons versus 12 months and 28 days, equal days each moon, okay? With 4 equal weeks of 7 days. So, for each day on the Mayan calendar, there's a daily affirmation. I use a couple of websites and apps to just express, I'm going to express to you now what the affirmations and words of empowerment are. The idea is to listen and to focus and imprint that within yourself before you move out into the day or from the time that you hear it. So today's energy, according to Mayan astrology, we are experiencing the blue crystal hand. Blue crystal hand, which is the picture you see before you, the hieroglyph or the glyph that's there on the screen. So the daily affirmation for blue crystal hand is, I dedicate in order to know, universalizing healing. I seal the store of accomplishment with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of self-generation. So there are many metaphors we use to describe life, saying it is a game, a journey, a roller coaster, a dream, or many other analogous descriptions. Consider today that life is a school. All that we experience is manifested from a singular, infinite field of source energy, and in that energy all possibility and knowing exists. And yet, even though we are of that source, when we are born, what we actually know, at least consciously, is essentially nothing. And what a gift that is. We are shrouded in a veil of forgetfulness that allows us the opportunity for everything we do and perceive to be an act of learning, which in and of itself is a cosmic form of remembering, seeing that we are coming from a space of already knowing all that is. We have put education and knowledge inside of a box to generally mean academics or skills, but again, coming from an entirely blank slate, we must recognize that every single thing we know, no matter how benign, overlooked, or obvious, is acquired knowledge. We are permanently enrolled here in Earth School. Class is always in session, and there's never graduation. Because of this unique format, there are also a different set of rules from the traditional educational models that we've built. The most important of these differences is that, unlike our current school and higher education systems, Earth School is based around cooperation, not competition. There is not a scarcity mentality that tells us we need to be better than everyone else for us to achieve. There is not a scarcity mentality that tells us we need to be better than everyone else for us to achieve success. On the contrary, we succeed when the collective flourishes, as we recognize that we are all creators and consumers of and in the same ecosystem. The blue crystal hand reminds us that from that perspective, we understand the importance to share our knowledge and also dedicate our studies towards learning things that are beneficial, positive, regenerative, and healing for ourselves and all of our classmates. Recognizing that life is a school does not change the fact that it also is a game, and it is a roller coaster ride, and it is a journey and a dream and anything else you want to call it. All of that is part of the education. Who says learning can't be fun and healing and positive and cooperative and regenerative and all of those other beneficial traits as well? And although there may not be a commencement ceremony, there is a completion. So knowing that our time of both learning and application will one day come to an end, we can focus our mind, heart, and intentions on feeling the ultimate sense of accomplishment in leaving our school, our earth, our home, healthier and happier than when it was when we started. The theme of Blue Crystal Hand is cooperation, healing, knowledge. Stop for a moment and look around you. Recognize that every single thing you see is something that you learned. Take a few moments to appreciate the gift of Earth School and tap into the opportunity of what is the best way for you to apply your knowledge. Blue Crystal Hand states, my hands associate with opening in order to receive spiritual gifts. Receive and express the powers of fulfillment and healing. Consciously invoke what you want to happen. Move to the next higher level of being. Enter through the portal of healing. The tone for Blue Crystal Hands and the vibration and tone is cooperation and the vibration of complex stability and dedication. Cooperation emerges when you expand perception, open your heart, and are willing to create the greater outcome that benefits everyone. Cooperation is impossible when you are rigid or want to control the outcome. This also happens when cooperating with the universe. Cooperate with all life situations, being open and flowing. Become one expanded self. Integrate life experiences and new horizons with fluidity. So the energy of Blue Crystal Hand, Blue Hand, is the tribe. Blue Hand is a gateway, an opening, a portal from one understanding to another. A clue to the meaning of Blue Hand is found in the meditation, I am, by thinly veiled design, the threshold to other dimensions. In my ending is my beginning. The initiatory gateway awaits. Like the fluidity of moving water, Blue Hand is associated with the process of dance, mudra, and beauty. The movement is a metaphor for the ebb and flow of life. In meditation, experience the flowing quality that is the beauty of the cosmic dance. Remember this essence and this fluidity at times when your life feels most inflexible or lacking in beauty. The essence of Blue Hand is held in the metaphor of a wave. The wave has many stages, from momentum to crest to completion and merging with the ocean once again. Blue Hand connects you to the greater ocean and reveals the shores of your true identity. If you identify with the struggle of a storm, that is the learning you will draw to you. If you identify with your oneness of spirit by the law of affinity, that is what you become. The energy of Blue Hand will also help you to manifest spiritual skills, especially those intuitive gifts such as oracle divination, In each carnation, you bring certain gifts. Each path, from priest and priestess to shaman and dancer to artist and gardener, carries varied tools and skills. You have chosen, we each have certain gifts and tools that offer you a way to interact with others and your life process. This may be as simple as calling on your innate wisdom and insight in order to see clearly the gifts and tools that you carry.